Hello, my name is Sean, and I'll be doing a tutorial on Simon samples. This module will consist of a play button, record button, and 4 different sound pads. You can play any of these 4 sound pads as long as you're not recording. You can place it as many times as you want. The play button will play the call of the current stage, and the record button allows you to submit a sequence of sound pads. So, each sound pad will create a different sound, and it will be one of these sounds. So first we have the kick, which is right here. It's described as a bass drum, a very low drum sound. Next is the snare, which is described as a much higher pitched drum. Then we have the hi-hat, which is a very short cymbal-like sound. And finally the open hi-hat, you hear a much longer sound, a much sustained sound than the hi-hat sound. And they'll be all abbreviated as K, S, H, and O. And I'll put them in positions right now. So to begin, we'll have to play the play button in order to get our first 4 sounds for the first stage. So let's listen closely. So as you can hear, I heard kick, snare, snare, hi-hat in that order. So for stage 1, you add up the digits in the serial number. So 2 plus 9 is 11, and we'll subtract 10 until numbers between 0 and 9. So 11 minus 10 is 1. If that number is smaller than 5, which it is, make the second sound S. Well, it's already S, so, or O if it already is. So we'll make it O. So this is the actual next set of sounds that we had to make. So let me just place this here. This is our original first stage sounds. And this is the response that we have to submit. So kick, open, snare, hi-hat. Kick, open, so we'll press record. Do the font. And you'll hear the first stage sounds and the second stage sounds as well. So we'll have a total of 8 sounds. And you can press the play button at any time to re-hear any of the sounds. So let's listen again. So for that one, I heard kick, open, snare, open. So for stage 2, if the call contains 1 or more O's, which when it refers to call, it means the entire sequence, which it does, we're going to swap the first 2 sounds with the second 2 sounds. So we're going to swap KO with SO. So SO, KO. And just to further note, it only happens on the current stage, at least the change of sequence. So now we gotta do kick, open, snare, hi-hat, then snare, open, kick, open. So let's record. So, and then snare, open, kick, open. Then here, snare, hit, hit, snare. So, if the number of H's is 3 or more, which it is, make the first sound O. So this becomes O, then hi-hat, snare. So this is our entire sequence that we have to do. So we'll press record again. Then snare, open, kick, open. Then open, hi-hat, snare. And does a little riff at the end when you finish the module. Alright, we'll do this again. So, let's get our 4 sounds. So, open, kick, and then this is snare, hi-hat. So, let's get our first 4 sounds. Kick, kick, snare, hi-hat is what I heard. So, let's add up all the digits in the serial number. So we have 0 plus 5 is 5. If that number is smaller than 5, which it isn't, it is above 5. Otherwise, replace H with O and vice versa. So this becomes kick, kick, snare, open. So let's press record. And so I heard kick, open, snare, open. So what do we do next? If the call contains one or more O's, which we did, we're going to swap the first two sounds, so it becomes S-O-K-O. So I'll press record. We do kick, kick, snare, open. So snare, open, kick, open. Then I heard snare, kick, kick. So finally, if the number of H is 3 or more, which we don't, we only have one H this time, make the first sound O. Otherwise, replace K with S and vice versa. So S replaces K and vice versa, K and S. So this is our final sequence. Let's press record. Kick, kick, snare, open, kick, open, then kick, snare, kick, snare. Hope all of you enjoyed this tutorial. And just for the record, if you make a strike, you'll stay at the current stage. So, I hope all of you enjoyed this tutorial. Until then, keep talking and don't explode.